Ladies and gentlemen, the late MHM Ashraff had a dream, and it went like this. You can find it in his profiles. Quote, a unified homeland for a people of Sri Lanka. And it was this dream, I believe, that also gave birth to what we know today as the NUA. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite to address all of you and formally and properly welcome you this evening, Mr. Azath Salley, leader of the National Unity Alliance.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ni'madu salli ala Rasulil Kareem. Amma ba'd. Madam Reverend Priest, clergy from the other religious dignitaries, ministers, members of parliament, today we are here to commemorate Honorable MHM Ashraff, who passed away 23 years ago. Mr. Ashraff is a visionary. He was a cabinet minister during the time of Mrs. Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga. Though it was a very short period, I always said that that was one leader who fulfilled the aspirations of the Muslim community in particular. He fought for what was right. He always stood for what he said. I can remember in '94, when Ashraff was the one and only minister who was going to decide a government, I was given a task of giving a chopper to Honorable Minister to come to Colombo. We wanted him landed at Golface. But after getting into the chopper, he decided that he will not come to Golface but go to Ratmalana. We were informed of this by the Air Force, and President Vijayatunga gave me the vehicle to go up to the airport and bring Ashraff with him. We went to the airport. My gosh, when we saw more than 20 vehicles lined up to bring Mr. Ashraff to Madam Chandrika's house. We spoke to him. He said, I'm very sorry. Thank you for the chopper ride. I won't be coming because I do not want to betray Madam Chandrika. That was the leader MHM Ashraff was. We followed him to see where he was going, but his straight drive was to Rosemead Place. That is how Minister Ashraff then became the cabinet minister. And we saw the place and the power that was given to him by the former President Chandrika Bandaranaike. We saw Madam and Minister Ashraff holding hands and going to put the speaker in his chair. These are the little things that we saw. We as a community, whenever there was an issue, our ideologies never agreed together. I and Minister Ashraff, we never had the same ideology. But while thinking of the man and the services that he had done compared to other leaders in this community, I always felt and I always said that Ashraff was exemplary. Because the last stages, he knew his death. That is why he had the program at BMICH. he wrote a book. I can remember when Honorable A.C. Hamid was dying in hospital at Delman. Both of us were there. And as he passed away, he closed his eyes and he did everything possible to send the body to Kandy. And he told me, Azath, tomorrow morning I will arrange a chopper. Go to the airport. Take the two children who are coming from London because they will miss the janaza because they are going to be taken at 3 o'clock. Like said, I went from Colombo, took the children and went. So he was going into minute details of everybody. And especially A.C. Hamid was so close to him. He was advising him also from time to time. That was MHM Ashraff. When he starts talking, after Mr. Hamid died, he called me home. I went there. He told me, Azath, don't allow anybody to come into my room. Just give me 5 minutes. And he just kept the phone also off. And in that 5 minutes, he wrote a poem about Mr. Hamid. And he read it to me. I was so shocked, the talent that he had for poetry. This was MHM Ashraff. So this function has nothing to do with me. But this party was formed by MHM Ashraff for the only purpose to see that this is no more a Muslim Congress. He took the initiative when every single leader met him and told him, Amatuma, Obatuma Dakshek, Obatuma Ugak Vadakaranda Pulang, Obatuma Karla Tinama, Karuna Karla me Jatiwade Natua, Obatuma Karuna Karla, Jating Ekau Karanda Pulang Paksha Katikaranda. At that moment, that Mr. Ashraff thought that I will start the National Unity Alliance. That was formed, but for I think our faith was that the Muslim community lost a great leader, and today we are commemorating his 23rd death anniversary. I don't want to speak at length, but I must thank the family. Now, when I got the idea of commemorating him, because his party has been broken into several pieces, and every MP has 2-3 political parties. At a stage like that, when I got the National Unity Alliance, the former election commission is also here. He gave me a lot of trouble for registering that. He said, you have nothing to do with NUA. I said, NUA, I have nothing to do. But that's a party that I want to take forward the good work that Minister Ashraff did. So that is how. Then he said, sorry, NUA cannot be registered. Then I called Madam and said, Madam, I'm fighting for this party. She said, you do anything. But I know the pressure that was given by the Sri Lanka Muslim Congress not to give it to me. Nevertheless, the family support was there. I went to the Supreme Court and we obtained the registration. Thank God it is with me. I hope Allah will guide me to do whatever that Mr. Ashraff was thinking that is good to the community and to the country as large. So thank you, Madam. Thank you, Aman. Thank the whole family for all the support given to me to make this event a success. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me pleasure to